understand, you are someone who has not been a critic of the bonds. You finally accepted the bonds as what you call the least evil way of funding politics. You did not agree with the Supreme Court objecting to the anonymity. You always argued that the bonds would not be anywhere without the anonymity. But this response of the SBI, you think, is an absolute excuse, that there is no actual reason that the SBI can't give this information. Am I summarizing your position correctly? Hang on, sir, I need to unmute you. Can we please unmute our guest? Yeah, go ahead.
No, as I said, it's the lamest of the excuse, completely indefensible. If the government is uncomfortable, and it should be uncomfortable about this judgment, they should file a review petition asking for the names not to be revealed, which Supreme Court may or may not agree. That would be a right response for the government to do. But to ask SBI to make such a poor application in the court, which I don't think require any time to be thrown out, I think it's compounding the misery further. This is not the route which the government should be using for delaying the information.
So you believe, Mr. Garg, before I go to General Verma, that even though you have supported electoral bonds, you believe the SBI is being made the guinea pig. The government should file its own petition and say whatever it wants to say, but the SBI has the capacity to put this information in the public domain?
Yes, it doesn't require even 10 minutes for that information to forget about months. There is absolutely no necessity.
How long do you think it would take the SBI to put this information in the public domain?
10 minutes.
Really?
Yes, that's it.
So this is very, very interesting, General Verma. Mr. Garg has not been a critic like you of the electoral bonds. He's actually been an executor. But he is saying today that ye bahana hai and SBI is being used as the shield. What do you say, General Verma?
See, firstly, that at the outset, let me say, Varka, that we are going to challenge it. We are already preparing our thing. And I cannot say what the motive of the State Bank of India is, or who's pushing it, or what the Supreme Court will do when it hears the SBI application. As far as we are concerned, we are going to see it to the logical conclusion, which, as far as the constitutionally, it allows us to do. So not only Mr. Garg, I mean, he hit the nail on the head. If you see the Twitter, if you see the YouTube interviews which are coming, everybody is saying that this is a farce. They have taken SBI has taken 17 days to decide that they can't do it. I mean, they should have said it in the first 1 or 2 days itself. But notwithstanding that, now that in the application they come up with this thing that half of the thing is digital and now half of it is physical, sealed envelopes and data being sent to the head office in Mumbai and all that. Who's going to buy that? I mean, people who have worked in SBI in their IT department, they are all on Twitter. They're saying, just as Mr. Garg has said, that this is a matter of a few minutes. I mean, State Bank of India is the largest bank of our country, which has got more than 40 crore customers, and millions of transactions take place, on a daily basis. And now they are coming and telling us that, and mind you, the scheme was introduced on the basis of transparency and all that, So where is the transparency now? I mean, and all the RTI activists have been getting data from the State Bank of India itself, which very clearly shows that everything is available. The moment the sale thing is over, a report is sent to the ministry, which Mr. Garg will know better, and everything is there. So this is just delaying tactics, nothing else.